Hello and thank you for tuning in to our Hanging 101 video. We are super excited to share some hanging tips with you today. And you guys, I know you've been checking out our Facebook posts and we have been encouraging you to get ready. And this is one way to get ready. And the cool thing about hanging is you probably have everything you need right in your home. So let's just talk about some things you might want to have ready as you begin to hang your clothes for our sale. The good old hanger. Just make sure you have some hangers. Wire are great. Some people, you may have an excess of, your felt hangers. They're wonderful. The other cool thing is that this hanger I actually got from Old Navy. And Old Navy, I actually called them and said, hey, I need hangers. Would you, could I have them? And yeah, they allowed me to go and grab some hangers from them. So if you need hangers, call Old Navy. I'm sure that they'd be willing to help you out with that. The other things that you're going to need is safety pins. So safety pins, you're going to find some great uses for these guys. All sizes. I have larger ones. I have the smaller ones. So all sizes would be great. These zip ties are fantastic. They're fantastic for shoes. And you may find other uses for them. So they're great to keep your items together. So zip ties. We have sandwich bags. We have just regular sandwich bags. Even the half snack bags are perfect. You can use them a lot with your jewelry, your sunglasses, those type of things. Larger bags, larger store bags are great for shoes, swimsuits. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. So a lot of uses for that. I know as I'm preparing, I had all this stuff. I think the only thing I picked up maybe were the zip ties. I needed a couple extra of those. So just I would say, yeah, have those things ready. I'm going to talk today a little bit about hanging clothing, and Tammy's going to talk about accessories, which is her thing. She's a jewelry person, so she'll do a lot better job than I will with that. But we're excited to talk about that. The first thing that we want to say is that when you're hanging your clothes, that the opening should be to the left. And the reason that we want to do that is it just keeps everything more organized for the sales. People aren't having to kind of turn the things around. It keeps things on hangers a lot more. So just make sure that that opening is to the left. Shirts, I'm going to start with shirts. If your shirts for the first sale is obviously our spring and summer. So you're going to have short sleeve shirts, you're going to have sleeveless shirts, you may have 3/4 length shirts, and then we can get into dresses a little bit, which is kind of the same, but you might have some spaghetti strap, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But shirts like this shirt, I'm just going to put it on the hanger, making sure the opening is to the left. And then the one thing that we do a lot is we'll kind of just check to see, is this going to fall off the hanger? This isn't going to fall off the hanger, so this is great. We can just hang this up. So that's kind of an idea of shirts, of how you're going to do that. The next thing we're going to talk about are, you're going to have skirts, you're going to have capris, and actually we'll have people bring long pants to that spring and the summer sale. We just wouldn't say corduroys are heavy material pants because we're looking for more of that, those summer and spring months. So this is the skirt that I'm just going to show you the easy way to hang it. And then I'm going to, if you have these clippy hangers. So if you have a clippy hanger, remember the opening to the left. You're just going to put it on here and you are ready to just go.
Put it up here. Yeah, just one other thing real quick is when you're doing it, just make sure your size, look inside and make sure your tag and your size is in the back. So it's not backwards. Your front should be in the front of your skirt. That's the only thing I would ever say.
Yeah. And the thing is, what I was going to show you too is you may not have a lot of these clippy hangers. And you may have a lot of clippy hangers. But if you don't, you can still use our nice wire hanger. Now, I just have one of these felt things on if you have something that's going to slide the felt thing on. But I'm just going to kind of show you. When you're doing this, if you're using your wire hanger, you want to make sure, like Tammy said, that your size and your tag is to the back and that your front is facing you. So we're just going to put this hanger here. We're going to take up a safety pin. We're going to kind of go to the inner part of the skirt or the pants, just because you don't want to put anything on, the outside, just to if it may rip or something to that effect. And do the same thing on the inside. And we just kind of close. We put it around the hanger and we close it up. And this is kind of how it looks, and I can do the other side for you as well, just to kind of give you an example. This works really well. I know you and I do a lot of like kids consignment stuff, and a lot of times this tool has really worked when I just didn't have enough of those clippy type of hangers. So here's how it looks. What the beautiful thing about this is it stays on the hanger. It's not gonna fall off that hanger. So then we just can hang it up on here. Pants is the same type of thing. We will do the same thing as we do with our skirts, with our pants. So I don't have to put that on a hanger because I think that you guys kind of got that. But then we're gonna go with something that may be a little bit more tricky. This is a really cute summer dress. I used to love to wear this dress. But the problem is right here, we have these spaghetti strap sleeves, you know, on here. So what we can do is, if you have a hanger like this, again, this is an Old Navy hanger. What's beautiful, it has those little divots for your spaghetti string dresses and shirts. You can use this. You may not have this though. So if you don't have that, we're gonna use our little safety pin trick. So get close when you're safety pin, you wanna get close to kind of the top here. You just wanna put a pin right through the strap and close it up. And you would do that on both sides. And then we know, and I'm sorry, trying to get this little, there we are. Yeah. So you just put it in here and it won't come off, especially if you just are putting it on like a different type, like a wire hanger or whatever. So we want to make sure that that is there. So that's your solution for this one, for when you have the spaghetti strings. And the other thing is swimsuits. And what's cool about swimsuits, we're going to really be versatile with this. You can put your swimsuits either in a large Ziploc baggie, you can do that, or you can just put them, if you have a clippy hanger. Again, to the left, we want to keep our hanger to the left. You can just kind of hang it on here, your pants like this, and then just put your top on. And a lot of you ladies already know how to do this, but we just want to share it because we want to make sure your stuff stays on the hanger and just sells at our sale. So that's for the swimsuit. Tammy, I think, did I cover everything with clothes?
You did. You did a great job.
It's your turn for the accessories and the shoes.
I think the only thing I would say with the pants is that we don't want the pants folded over a hanger.
That's a good point.
We would prefer that they are hanging straight down. Again, the tag to the back, like Kim said, and then just use the clips or the pin actually, but just maybe definitely hanging down, not folded over on a hanger.
Yeah.
Is that all?
I think,
and
on that. I would definitely, because then what happens is that if, you know, people are taking off to look at it, as I would want to do that, it kind of can get a little messy if it doesn't get back on. So I think it's just the easiest way for people to see your great items. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
All right, moving on to some accessories then. Yes. So some things you might be bringing to the sale are sunglasses. And they're real easy. Like Kim said, is everybody should have Ziploc bags. We just want to keep your items secure. So if you just put your sunglasses in there where people can easily see the back and the front, I would close it and then I would just fold it over and put some like packing tape over it just so we don't lose things during the sale.
Yeah.
So that's pretty easy on the sunglasses.
Yeah. And I think they could even do that with the swimsuits.
You could do that too.
Yeah,
definitely.
That would be great. Yeah.
So that's your sunglasses. The earrings and necklaces, again, you can put them in, Kim had said about sandwich bags, or even if you have any little bags, just put them in there, just so that people can see them if they want to move around. And but we don't want things getting lost, and these are little things. So I would definitely, you know, zip everything closed and put a little bit of secure it with the packing tape.
Yes.
So that's, you know, the earrings, and you could do the same thing. Just throw your necklaces in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good
same with
bracelets, watches, any of that. The Ziploc bag is a great tool.
They really are.
Yeah, and having the different size ones is good.
Yeah.
All right, shoes is a little bit more, but it's not bad. So we got sandals here, beautiful Aeropostale. Want to make sure that we don't lose one of the sandals. So this is where the Ziploc tie can come in handy. We'll talk about two different ways. You have options here. This one you could use a Ziploc, and all you do would just take the Ziploc through both, tie, and then just pull it through and secure it. So you'd have your shoes, they wouldn't come apart, or one wouldn't get lost. The other option with these are, because they're thinner and you could put them together like they come in a shoebox, and you can use your larger Ziploc bag, and you could put them in there as well, in the Ziploc bag. Secure it, like I said, with the jewelry, fold it over, and then use packing tape again, and then you have your shoes in there as well. So
Yeah,
those are
that's
two
great.
different options for sandals
Yeah.
that might fit in a Ziploc bag. The other thing is we have some nice Tom or Bobs. I'm sorry, these are Bobs. They look like Toms almost.
They do,
Yeah, but they're really nice,
Yeah.
versatile for summer. Things you want to look for. These have this little flap here. Sometimes the shoes have them in the back as well, but you can also just take the zip tie and go through that little tab there, and go through the other tab on the other shoe and zip tie it shut. And again, your shoes are all nice and secure
Love that.
together, so we don't lose one during the sale.
Yeah.
So those are just some
I think
ways.
Scott, I mean, if you had rubber bands. So rubber bands
Yeah.
probably would be our last option, but sometimes that's what you have to do because you don't have a spot where you can put those zip ties or they don't fit in a Ziploc bag. Just secure them with a rubber band, and we'll try to definitely during the sale make sure that they stay together, I would say. But I think that closes our hanging 101. So not tough, stuff you already have in your home, and we are super excited. If you have any questions, you can obviously message us on Facebook.
Yes.
Certainly email us, and we would love to just walk you through any questions that you have as you are preparing. So just be sure to communicate, and we will be sharing some other videos for tagging, what items to select for your sale with you shortly. So we thank you so much, and look for some new videos soon.